Hello, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love and life. I'll be asking our guides about your current path and to illuminate your journey, and I'll also be asking them about the energies and love around you. And I'll also be asking for a card at the end for an element to help you balance or vibe with during the week. Hope everyone is having a great week, by the way. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. You can just click the kitty at the end. See what animal spirits we have this week for Taurus. Grounded earth sign. Very wise. Very smart. Able to vibe with all the creatures in all the ways, from the plants to the animals to the fish and the birds, all elements. Do we have? Ooh, we have squirrels. Oh, that's super cute. Squirrels are about being playful and also being prepared. Alright, and then we also have the raccoon. Oh, kind of that same energy. Playful and curious, loves to create things. Can maybe be a bit of a handful, but is also just a very smart. And I really like that this one's like also saying like, and yeah, also like planning ahead here. And the wolf with this pathfinder is about making your way on this journey, maybe not always knowing the way, but trusting in your intuition and any challenges you have, your pack, you know, you're gonna have victory and success here. I feel like with all of these cards, like you are that person who goes out of their way to take care of things, to make sure that everyone always has enough, that is going to know the way in times of need. And if that place, if that path doesn't exist, you're going to make it. You're going to create it. Um, that's really cool. Anyway, I'll keep going. I love that. So, Taurus, on your path today, you have a couple cute raccoons wandering by, chasing a butterfly, saying hi, some squirrels and birds, and a beautiful golden wolf running next to you. All right, let's see what other energies we have here for Taurus. What energies do we have in the forest for Taurus? Oh. Face your fears and epiphany. This is about you embracing the truth of the situation and not being afraid of that truth. It's knowing that the truth is what's going to set you free. It is what's going to give you that restful night of sleep here. I feel like you are just dancing into this beautiful new light. This might just be you doing some kind of, inner work here, and also beautifying yourself, beautifying the world around you with this knowledge, with this, I want to say this like beautiful, like I love how she's just dancing here with these birds. Like I feel like you're doing this, like you are dancing into this new beautiful light. I feel like, well, if something like maybe was feeling a bit hard to you, I feel like you are realizing that it is not as hard as it seemed. I feel like this is you releasing yourself from that. That is really neat here. So you also have a horse and a nature spirit, and also this beautiful bird-like spirit as well. It's full of color and dancing with all these beautiful peacock feathers. That is really neat. Okay, anyway. This one over here. Maybe this is you, creating that path toward this enlightenment. on this journey as you're dancing into these truths, into these new worlds, into this maybe this even next spiritual level here. I feel like you're being the one that is, you're like paving the way here. And I feel like you are that one that people go to, right? And like maybe even like helps other people with their fears, is the one who can comfort, who can give that love and give that spark, and bring that creativity and that dance of life to the situation. Um, keep going. Let's see. I'll use the good tarot for where you are. Oh wow, I love this. Okay, so far we have the Queen of Earth and the Hermit. Oh, Taurus, that's so cute. You're like, yes, I'm gonna be this cute little hedgehog. I'm gonna go burrow in the earth here, and I'll see you guys next spring. Peace out. That is super cute. You are standing in your power. You are digging your roots in. You are looking within, discovering inner truths about yourself, about what you want to put yourself into, what you want to put your time and your heart into. I feel like you're putting a lot of detailed thought into this. I'm gonna keep going. I feel like maybe that wasn't enough, but oh wow, I also have the Emperor. Okay, well, I don't think I need to ask for any more. They're saying you are feeling steady, you are feeling strong, and I feel like maybe even quiet. You might even be feeling like you're doing this kind of like under the radar, this take charge energy, this yeah, I'm getting shit done, and like I feel like you're not even making a big deal about it. Like you are that strong, faithful, dependable ruler, or like um kind of like I want to say, like if this is you in love, you are owning your shit right now. You are planning ahead. You are taking root. You are being grounded and going within here. I feel like you're being very, very wise about the situation, knowing who you are, knowing your worth, building towards the future on a very steady, stable foundation. And I feel like that has a lot to do with this inner work that you're doing right now. And it could be even that you are not open to love right now with that Hermit card. I mean, the Emperor can be about, building relationships and that kind of thing. And the Queen of Earth can be a very nurturing energy for relationships. But with that Hermit card, it could be, that you're just kind of doing your own thing. But I feel like either way, this is you just in your power right now, stepping into yourself, taking those hooves of yours, planting them firmly in the earth and going, this is who I am. This is what I want to do right now. But we'll keep going. So I'm going to use the Angel Tarot for your journey here. The Two of Air. The Page of Air. Queen of Water. Interesting. So it looks like so far you're trying to decide on something, maybe what you want to put your heart into here. I also have the Page of Earth and the King of Water. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You are feeling very steady. You know how you feel about things. You are very intuitive. You are in touch with what's around you. You are that person you can walk into a room, and vibe it out here. If this is love, that this is you knowing that you have a lot of options here, that you are like on top of your game, but you aren't going to go overboard in any one direction here. You also have a lot of stability, a lot of like very slow and like I'm going to feel this out, make sure this is what I want to do. My feelings are going to be very mature. I'm going to be very knowledgeable about how I feel here, and I feel like you want to learn more about this, maybe trying to decide if you want to go toward love perhaps here, with these energies of water here, of like feeling very, very deeply, but also like knowing your worth, understanding the situation for what it is. Um, I like these 2 pages though. I feel like you definitely want to learn more about the situation. I feel like you're definitely willing to kind of put yourself out there. Not in a rushed way, definitely, especially with that Hermit card. No, no, no. And it might even be that you don't you don't want to say anything. Oh Lord. Oh, yeah, I think that's kind of part of it too. I feel like you do feel this, but maybe you're just not quite ready to say anything right now. Yeah. Like you want to build on this. You want, you know, and I feel like this is part of your self growth though, this you learning more about yourself here, learning what you want to put yourself into long term, not letting your emotions run over you here, still kind of wanting to feel out the situation, learn everything you can about it. um but I feel like you see a lot of growth here and a lot of potential, and you're like, oh wow, this is really beautiful. Like this person, like I feel like they have that little sparkle to them, that something, that detail here or there, or whatever, that's something that you like, and you're just like, yeah, like I could get on board with this because I kind of see you, possibly not sure if you still want to stay in hermit mode here. Like maybe you do want to say something, but because I see you wanting, kind of like do want to say something here, but at the same time you're like, no, I'm not going to yet. I'm still kind of new to this. I'm still learning. I still kind of want to feel it out. Um, and I feel like you are kind of leaning on your intuition here. But I kind of feel like you're maybe just not saying anything at the moment. But I feel like there's a lot of history behind that decision. It's not like I feel like you have some reasons behind it here with all these like animals and familiars and um spirit ghost creatures all around her. These animals of truth and knowing, and there's even a wolf in this one, like you have up here. Finding that path, finding the truth there, looking at things very closely, studying them. Um, and I feel like, yeah, you're just not really kind of open up right now, which is totally fine. But you are, I mean, I feel like you feel this, right? I feel like you feel something. You're receptive, but maybe you're just not quite willing to put out there. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna see. We'll see what this 2 of Airs, because I might be totally wrong here. It might be that you are actually feeling very open to this, wanting to say something, wanting to like, but maybe not quite always like finding the words here. Maybe I feel like if you are gonna say something, it's not gonna be nearly like what you feel. But I also feel like that's part of you being this queen, being this energy of like, yeah, like I am good on my own. I am independent. And I am really intuitive and smart and open and loving and honest. And I can also like be very maybe introverted, and kind of look at the situation. Maybe also very book smart. And can maybe even be, maybe they are stubborn and closed doors sometime, but I feel like at the same time, the key to their heart, and maybe, or like they know the key to your heart, I'm sorry, and like maybe they, I just feel like there's something about that there. But I am gonna we'll ask here, what is that 2 of Air, the 6 of Air, so that's a lot. Oh my god, we have the Emperor again though. Wow. Okay, the 10 of Earth, the 3 of Water, Unity, which is the Hierophant. I was getting those vibes a little bit here with that Emperor with these water cards. Archangel Sandalphon, and the 6 of Air. So we both have, or you have the Emperor here again. So you're taking charge of this. Like you understand the situation. I feel like you're strategizing. Because I feel like you are trying to be smart about this. You're right. You are trying to like look at everything. I mean, it looks like this indecision, or maybe not quite sure if you want to say something or not. I feel like you are like really invested in this person and they make you really, really happy and things feel really, really good. But at the same time, you're kind of like still trying to feel everything out here, kind of trying to, I do think you want to go towards this here. Like, I do feel like this very light-hearted energy and wanting things to balance out here. Maybe even take it to the next level, maybe a more traditional level. I think that's just, it could just be, you know, that like if you have like this many feelings about the situation, um, what can I ask? This is very cryptic. Like these energies are so nice, and I'm just like, what's the problem, y'all? Page of Air, tell me. So they gave me the Seven of Air. Because you're like, I need to rethink this. I need to do things differently. I need to approach it from a different angle. But why? Because we have life experience, Archangel Shamuel. So like you had this epiphany, right? This realization, I think, that maybe things before, they just weren't really on solid ground. You weren't really, I want to say, like, maybe in alignment, you know, with yourself, with your path here, maybe with the other person, the other energy in your life. And maybe even just your thoughts maybe weren't aligning with how you felt about the situation. And it kind of just is leading you to this place of, well, I do kind of want to go towards this. I do want to keep going. But it looks like the only kind of thing that's holding you back right now is a situation that just maybe, I want to say, caused you to have to kind of change things, right? Kind of like you had to learn and grow from it. And it was something that you kind of didn't want to let go, but you had to in order to rebuild this, in order to become this queen. And I feel like right now how you feel is very abundant, very happy, and I feel like you have this victory, and you're feeling very, very structured, and like you know what you're doing, and like all the things are connecting for you. And I kind of feel like you're being very spiritual here and learning on this journey. And I feel like if the reasons that you maybe aren't saying anything, or maybe are maybe having a little indecision here, are just simply because you've learned from your past experiences, you know. And I actually think that's very, very smart here, because it looks like what you do have going on is absolutely beautiful. And I just wanted to clarify that, because it was like kind of the only thing that was a little bit like, huh, like, is there something, you know? And I feel like if you have any indecision about what's going on here, about your journey, that you're balancing that out with like the actual truth of the situation, of like looking at your feelings, seeing how everything connects here, realizing that you have invested yourself into these things that are paying off. And for the long term too, that make you really, really happy, and they're kind of just connecting all these places in your life here. But I'm gonna keep going. I want to find out what their energy's at. I kept feeling like I was connecting with their energy, and I was like, no, Taurus. I mean, the energies in love are Taurus. The Four of Earth, Temperance, and the Three of Air. So it's possible that the energy around you right now is just taking a break, taking a breather, but holding on to the situation and what they've invested in, letting go of any kind of negative energies here, any third party energies, whether this is a person, you know, a job situation or whatever's like needs to, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, what if, you know, it's a roommate situation, or you know, you're just working too many hours. It's that feeling of, oh, I have too much going on. And sometimes, you know, if you're dating, this can also be an energy of, I'm dating too many people and now I just need to focus on one and I have to let somebody go, you know. You know, kind of getting rid of that other energy in order to move forward. This is recognizing that this is too much going on and I'm needing to take a time out because I am feeling very grounded, very certain of this. Like, I want this. I am very stubborn, and I want to give this time, and I want to trust in my heart, and I want to make sure that I'm making the right decision, because it could be right now they are in this place of healing with this temperance. But I feel like it could even be that maybe they are having, you know, issues maybe with something. Maybe they are just heartbroken um, over something, you know, and they are kind of just stubbornly hanging on to you, trusting in their divine intuition. I'll ask about that through there though. They have the 9 of Fire and the 6 of Air. Yeah, so I kind of just feel like they just have a lot going on, right? They are always kind of on their toes, always. It might even be like anxiety here that they're trying to leave behind. But at the same time, I feel like they are very energetic. It's not necessarily. I feel like maybe sometimes they have to be very go, go, go for the things that are happening in their life, but really their thoughts are like, oh my God, I need a break. I need to get away from this. I need to just go towards something that makes me feel better. Like, I kind of wonder if maybe with these cards here, maybe they miss you. You know, they're kind of just holding on to you right now. Or, you know, but I kind of feel like a lot of times they're just kind of in that go, go, go energy, like where they kind of always just have to be competitive, maybe at the top of their game. But they kind of just want to take a break here, go towards, you know, feeling better about things. I feel like they just are just uncomfortable. But I kind of feel like that has to do with you, but just because I'm seeing it's fire and air, but it's more yeah, I feel like maybe they're just going through something right now here. Like, they're very upset over not having enough time here. Well, not getting to do the things that they really want to do. Can you clarify temperance and the 4 of Earth? The 5 of Fire. So they are trying really, really hard here to find some balance. To kind of have a. I feel like I was kind of seeing like how you were maybe what they were holding on to there, and I kind of feel like that is what's going on here. Like, I feel like they have a lot going on here, and I feel like they do want to be with you. I feel like they miss you, honestly, and they're just maybe upset. Maybe there was a breakup, and now they're kind of regretting it, or like that's just that extra energy that's there, where it's just like y'all can't maybe see each other all the time. Things are moving slow, you know, especially with you and the Hermit. With these other cards here, maybe you feel very, very strongly, very connected, but just aren't able to have things work right now. But I feel like they're asking for patience. They're looking within themselves for patience and holding on to this, being very stubborn about what they're putting themselves into, and they are achieving victory here. If they're able to, they're trying to straighten things out here. They really are working on it really hard. Um, they want to go toward better things here. They want to go towards this energy of calm, and being able to root themselves into something and see this clear sky ahead. But anyway, let me get a card here to wrap it up. Alright, can get a card for energy to vibe with. It looks like you're doing good though. It looks like you're doing you. Like you have a lot of really nice things going on right now. You know, you're in emperor mode here, like in so many ways about so many things, and anything you aren't sure about here, you are leaning on your past experiences on this, not even on your past experiences on this, like maybe with this her, but I feel like this is you rebuilding you. Like this is you creating your foundation, being this queen of earth here, this emperor. You have all these beautiful cards here of victory and achieving this, um, whatever this is here that you are building, this empire that you are building. Um, I mean, you might even be working with others here, you know, in order to achieve this, maybe even bringing this energy back in here, you know, maybe with that three of water, I almost feel like maybe this is flowing back in here and you are this person's hope, possibly. You know, maybe you are that relief for them. But they are trying very hard. But anyway, like I said, like I feel like either way, I feel like you are this nurturing, very stable energy, and you're also very smart, and you're learning about yourself. Um, and I think that's really, really beautiful. And you're taking things one thing at a time. You're acknowledging your feelings, but you're also using your intuition and being smart and mature. You're being open and receptive, but also going slowly, which is just beautiful. And I feel like even if you want to say more than what you're saying, I feel like you're just maybe just, or you're just at that stage, just like I'm good right now. Like maybe you don't want to say a lot, but I feel like you're also like maybe that person who like goes up and like hugs somebody. Like I'll show you how I feel, you know, which is super cute. Anyway, card to lean on. They are, oh wow, suggesting the five fire, the crow tarot. So the other energy and love around you also have that, you know, trying to have victory in their own life. So I don't know, maybe you two are kind of mirroring each other here a little bit with that. Like maybe even your energies connecting in order to achieve this victory with one another, in order to work together, in order to have that clear path ahead of you. So if you need an energy to vibe with, the universe is suggesting the five of fire. I want to say that that feeling when, let's say, you have these beautiful flowers that you're trying to go right and grow, and maybe they're like super, super red as the sunset, and you kind of leave them alone for a little bit and they start growing a little wild. So you have to kind of get in there, right? And you kind of have to pull them apart, get them upright, get them back to looking good again, kind of getting everybody on their own way, on their own path. Everything smooth, everybody working together, all of things in harmony and unison. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So anyway, yeah, if you need a feeling to vibe with, the universe is suggesting. I'm gonna get nerdy on you. Um, I'm going with that energy of Thor and Loki trying to get along, right? Like maybe they don't always see things eye to eye, but when it comes down to it, when they need to be on the same page, they have each other's backs and they do know how to work together. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting there. So if you need energy to lean on that. Anyway, have a great week.